Hey guys, I'm Rob Bass and this is Not Mint in Box. And today we're taking a look at the Transformers Generation Cybertronian Soundwave. Let's take a look at the front of this package. The Transformers Generation line is kind of like the equivalent to the Masterverse Classics line. But this is a really cool image of Soundwave being more of the Cybertronian version of him. This is kind of based on the War of Cybertron, the video game, which the sequel is coming out very shortly. The figure's got a great look, the artwork is fantastic on the front. You see the figure within, Cybertronian Soundwave with an awesome Decepticon logo. Flipping the box over, you get this description about Soundwave, you get an image of Soundwave off to the side, and in his Cybertronian car mode. I know a lot of people are kind of upset because he's not the cassette version, but this is the Cybertronian version, it's a different take. Wait till we get to the figure. Alright guys, let's take this figure out of the package. Taking Soundwave out of the package, you can see that this guy is just rocking so many points of articulation. He can pose in any way that you want. That's one of the coolest things about the Generations toys, is that there are articulation points, not just transformation points. Soundwave has a great color scheme. He looks very similar to the vintage one. His chest cavity opens up just like as if it was a cassette player, and you can actually store his guns in there if you want to. He comes with the microphone piece and the gun with the little laser bit that actually pulls out as opposed to actually clipping in like in the vintage one. It looks great. You can pose him, you can do anything you want. The figure has an amazing ability to stand. His feet are wide enough so he doesn't tip over, and he is truly a classic looking figure. So let's transform this guy into Cybertronian car mode. You can see that the wheels are made out of plastic. They wheel just fine, and that little claw bit in the front is kind of a cool little, I don't know, feature. It gives it something extra. You can actually bend it, move it around a little bit. If you take the gun and the microphone out of the chest cavity, which is now his grill, you can actually put them on the sides of the car and give him guns in car mode. Always cool. A lot of the new Transformers actually have that ability. Some vintage ones did, but these really all have that. But if Soundwave doesn't have at least Ravage or Laserbeak, what is Soundwave? But if you own the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, basically the Michael Bay disgusting Transformers, they have this decent looking Ravage you can buy for like $3 or $4, and you could say it's the Cybertronian version of Ravage. It's comparison time. Let's compare the vintage cassette from the 1980s with the new Soundwave. One thing to note, that you can actually interchange the vintage weapons with the new weapons. Alright guys, final thought, buy this figure if you don't have it already. And Transformers Generation line is the best Transformers line out there. Remember, they're your toys. Play with them the way you want.